We are live. It's the Clout Route Shoutout. Baby.
Hello. Welcome.
Hopefully everyone is doing great this Holy Sunday.
Damn right.
Holy Sundays. Raise your hands to the sky for are we a Jesus podcast or are we Buddha? Are we Zeus?
Planet X Nibiru, maybe? That's what I'm going for.
Spaghetti Monster? Is that the one? Raise your hands for the Spaghetti Monster. We have paid our dues this month for our Scientology fellows. There's actually a Scientology church downtown. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's
church
right next door to the FBI building. Now, ask yourself your own questions about that. I'm not going to provide any additional commentary. Very, very interesting. But yeah, no, I always run past that building when I used to work downtown. I was very afraid. I was worried that even if I caught a glimpse of my own reflection in the mirror of that building, or in the windows of that building, that I might implode upon myself.
A part of your soul gets sucked. And then you find yourself wanting to go back for some reason. You're like, why? Why am I so compelled to go back to the Scientology headquarters? It's because they got a little piece of you when you walk past. You looked into the wrong mirror and it sucked your soul.
Exactly. Next thing you know, you're in there just doing audits and telling some weird dude every bad thing you've ever done so he can use it against you later and make sure you keep paying your dues. Allegedly.
So yeah, this Sunday, man, dude, we have a lot of, I guess they are shout out clips, what I intended for the shout out to be, like the smaller little clout routes here and there, the little viral things, the less known people. We got a lot of it today, so I hope you're ready for some goofs and laughs and gaffs here, as they say.
Let's get it. I'm not ready, but I'm sure they are.
I'm sure they are too. How's your week been? I guess it's been since Tuesday that we've been live with each other. How you been, bud?
Oh, it's good, man. Been pretty chaotic on my end. I had a pay-per-view boxing event on Friday. Those are always just wild because nothing ever goes to plan. We work really hard for about a month leading up to the event to get everything, get all of our fighter photos, make sure their names are spelled right. We have all their info. We get the tail of the tape made. And then lo and behold, something always happens. The tail of the tape, people's height, weight, reach. Like when the fighters are walking out, you'll have a overlay basically that will have their height, weight, reach, whatever gym they fight from, all that stuff. So we do all of that in-house for our company. We have people working on that round the clock basically. And so, yeah, we're making a lot of live edits. We had someone drop out of a fight. We had 2 fights get added at the last minute. So it was just pure, absolute chaos, but we got through it and it's always a good time. So I'm very excited for the next. We got our biggest event ever in a month and 3 days. So I'm very excited about that. We got an MMA fight, we got a pro fighter, got I think 3 pro fights, but of an up and coming name, doing the old hometown thing. So we got a big arena locked in for that. It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be a wild day for me. I'll be officiating a wedding that afternoon and then busting my ass back to this event to go do play-by-play. So it's gonna be a crazy day.
What are you just doing that for fun now? Are people hiring you up to officiate weddings now?
Yeah, people, unfortunately the wrong people found out. And now that people know,
that's how it goes, I hear.
Yeah, exactly. Now that people know, it's just like, oh, that's great. You can do that for my wedding. I'm like, that's not how that works. But if we're doing that, then that is your wedding present. So just know that if you want me to officiate your wedding, I'm not showing up with a gift in my hand. That is the gift.
That's cool. Yeah, that's a good excuse there. You don't even have to spend any money. You just show up. Your presence is the gift.
And just goes to show how little scruples that religion has. The fact that they will give a guy like me The authority to marry anyone in the name of God is laughable.
I don't know if you're like, are you recognized by the Holy One himself?
What up, Carla? Well, I would think so because, we are all just a fragment
You're a
of God.
sinner.
We're all a piece of God. We are just the cosmic consciousness experiencing itself subjectively. All right. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a man of God. Yep, that's right, Carla. Like a minister. I am technically a minister, which is
We need to get
laughable.
We need to get Kevin's like we need a moment with Kevin. Like, you know what I mean? Like we need a podium maybe. I'll get a podium in the office and we'll just let Kevin have a moment. He can stand up there with a Bible. Tell us a real wholesome moment, maybe a story or what do they call it? Maybe a verse.
There we go. Read you a little verse. Yeah, we can have Kevin the Reverend. There we go.
Kev the Rev.
Yep, Rev Kev. We've got it, dude. We've got. I'll just get on my soapbox for 4 minutes and give life advice nobody asked for.
Here, I'll get you on your soapbox now that I'm thinking about it anyways.
Hey, thanks, Poland. What's up, Carla Vita Poland, by the way?
Hi, nice to see you all. Since we're talking about it, and I asked you how your week went, and you're talking all this UFC commentary, ringside shit, blah, 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 whatever. Are you scared that there are new people on the streets gunning for your job? We were talking about it before the show. I saw this picture. I might as well bring it up now that I'm talking about it. I saw this picture Dennis posted of him at this Happy Punch or whatever event, and he had a picture of him with Keem and another friend of the show, Nicholas Diorio. Now I can't find it though. Jesus Christ, this motherfucker posts
a lot. It's unhealthy in my opinion, but I spend too much time doom scrolling. So see, there we go again. There's your Rev Kev moment. Spend less time on Twitter or X.com or whatever it's going to be.
I can't find the post that Dennis put because he has so many tweets, but I will show you this that reminded me of it at the top of the show. Austin No Power says, I think he's still fat.
Oh, well.
I won't comment on his weight, that's hey, I'm chubby too. But I will say this is ringside right here. Now Keemstar's like cropped out behind him, as you can see in this like weird looking button up thing. But yeah, Diorio is now UFC or whatever boxing commentator, dude, coming for your job.
Hey, you know what? All I have to say about that is Daniel Keem, if you would like a real play-by-play color commentator who knows what he's doing, feel free to call me. I would gladly do it. I think who has the better voice for that job, I don't think that's in question. I'm not even going to make an argument for that. I think that one's pretty obvious to everyone involved.
He's got the face though, like what a cherubic.
Yeah, he has a very punchable face. Unfortunately, you don't want the people on the sideline to be getting punched by the fighters. You want them to be someone who the fighters might actually care to engage.
He took Happy Punch too literally there.
I would think so. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people would be happy to hit Nick with a stiff jab. Not me, however, but I would love to call it, again. So Keem, you're ever looking for an upgrade? Give me a call, buddy. This will be the only scenario in which you and I could ever work together, but give me a call. You might need some help, it looks like.
Yeah,
Props to you, Nick. Go out and get the Happy Punch bag.
Is it a coincidence that like everybody in Happy Punch has me blocked on Twitter? Like, what a fucking conspiracy.
Well, they just know you're friends with someone who runs a real fighting promotion. So
that's what I'm saying. Conspiracy.
They don't want you to know that they're stealing our material. All right.
Pest asked, did anyone hear him commentary? I don't want to hear it. That's for sure.
I kind of
I didn't watch or listen, and granted, I'm kind of taking the piss out of it. He might have just been like he might have just been ringside. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's actually like
he was probably there as the field reporter. They probably had Bo Blacks too. Like, okay, so there was a lot of Twitter beef leading up to this fight. We'll run it down to Josh on the sideline. Josh, can you run down this Twitter beef? Like, laughing my ass off.
So yeah, I mean, gosh, now I'm kind of interested in watching a Happy Punch.
I kind of do want to hear Nick call
event.
it though. All kidding aside, I want to know if I should feel threatened. I was already threatened enough at MMBS 6 with the sheer number of bald bearded men that were there. I felt like everyone was coming for my spot. So now I'm a little paranoid. So
guess we got to deal with that a lot, don't we? Lots of bald bearded men.
Yeah, they're coming for us, man.
They're all coming for our jobs. So I did not do a morning show this week. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to do a morning show. Okay, so I didn't do one last week, I guess. I don't know if I'm going to do one this week either. So I'm doing like, I got bored of the format kind of. I essentially was doing just a deeper dive on somebody we already had talked about or whatever, blah, 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 most of the time, unless there was something like unique that I wanted to talk about. There was every couple weeks, you know. But I was getting bored of it. And sometimes this shit, I mean, like today, this is how the show is intended for us to watch a bunch of these like Tosh.0 viral clips. But with these bigger clout routes, the stuff we talk about on the main show, these big heads, these large content creators that are doing terrible things most of the time, it just eats away at my brain, dude. It's like, I don't want to know this much about Jake Paul. You know, I mean, in the confines of the show, one show, two shows, maybe it's fine. But when I'm doing 3 shows a week, I have to watch the same brain rot shit. I'm like, God, dude, I got to do it. So anyways, I digress. I want to switch it up and do like segments and stuff on the show. I had already reached out to the Discord about like leaving memos and stuff and questions and yada, yada that they might want me to listen to, or I want to do call-ins too. So that's going to be part of it. I've got to like workshop all that and see how all that works. The big thing for me is I want to do like different segments and stuff. And it's just hard for me to kind of in 4 days, because that's what it would be from today. Plus we're already doing the regular podcast. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to like come up with something that I'm satisfied with. So
that makes sense.
Hold on the morning show. It will be back. I'm off that day. That's why I did it in the first place that day. So like, if I don't do the morning show, I'm basically not doing anything but sitting around and scratching my balls all day. So, you know, I'll take a couple weeks to figure it out.
Live stream that if you want to. You could probably make a few bucks doing that instead.
You know, maybe I'll think about weeks that I don't feel like coming on YouTube live. Maybe I'll go to the Only Dans for a
there it is.
Maybe a Diablo stream, and the cam is like me laying across the couch in my
dirty Dan does Diablo. Here we go, boys. Fire it up.
Our executive producer, I noticed that, Danny, but I didn't say anything because I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm glad you came to the conclusion on your own, so thank you. See, that's what these guys live on, is that me just gassing myself out eventually.
And then they're like, great producing right there. You know, he could have stepped in and tried to steer you, but was like, you know what? No, he'll figure this one out on his own. You know,
it's funnier that way, right?
Yeah, it reminds me of when I was a kid and my parents let me, you know, lick the frozen stop sign. You know, that didn't really happen. I stole that from a movie, but
right. But no, I get what you're saying. So yeah, just keep your eyes out for that. I'll be back. I'll be back doing something fun. In the meantime, leave me stuff in the morning show memos if you're in the Discord. Ooh. If you're fucking, you know, taking a shit and you're like, man, dude, I've got I've got one. Here's one. I
Uh-oh.
don't care if there's a couple, toots, and if you're describing what you want to ask me in between a couple farts or something, I could deal with that, I guess. Plus, it adds to comedic effect. Imagine if everybody just took shits and sent their questions while they were taking shits.
I have a feeling you're
That's
going to
the
get a few
segment.
of those now. Yeah.
Questions while shitting.
I am glad that I don't have to check in any of those submissions, any of those viewer submissions. That'll be a fun little project.
Remember, all viewer submissions to
go to
Fluffy Hell Yeah in the Discord. I still haven't seen any of those spotted dick videos. So if you got any,
yeah, apparently it's a cake, allegedly.
Who would call it a spot? Who would call a cake a spotted dick?
I don't know.
Real. It's cake? I thought it was like a fish or something.
I
thought
know.
It was like a can of fish or something like that.
Maybe chat can help us out. I might have misread it last time, but I thought someone in chat told us it was a cake.
Ugh. Well,
but I don't know. You miss me with any foods that have dick in it. I'm not eating that. I'm to take your word for it.
Oh goodness! So you're not a fan of Moby Dick?
Third favorite book.
so that's fine. Just food. Yeah. Just dick related foods.
1984 of Mice and Men. Moby Dick. There it is, right there. Fourth is Frankenstein. Mary Shelley. Let's go.
I don't read books. I don't have a favorite book.
I don't know if I should show Pest comment, but you might not be wrong either, Pest. But here we go. V-Dub's got us. It's a white cake with raisins, so it looks spotted and probably made by a Richard. Yeah, you'd have to be a dick to ruin a good piece of cake by putting some raisins in it. That's a real dick move, man.
Who likes raisins? Seriously, aren't raisins a crime? I'm glad that you said that.
No, when raisins are useful, when all you have left to eat is celery and you've got some peanut butter on the shelf, and then you can throw some peanut butter in the celery, and then you put little raisins on top. They called them ants on a log in second grade, and that was the only time I'd ever willingly eat a raisin. But no, why would you put raisins in your cake? That makes no sense to me.
I can't even get down with chocolate raisins. Okay, Carla. Well, I guess I'll roll it back. Let's stop.
I immediately take back everything I said. No, I'm going down with the ship, guys. I'm with PT here. Cancel raisins. We are done with raisins. You guys remember
roll it back, but...
incredibly inappropriate singing and dancing raisins? Probably, this might be a little too old for
California
some folks.
Raisins, dude.
Yeah,
they had those little toys at like Hardee's or I'm regionaling myself.
Oh, that's
Carl's Jr. or Hardee's. Yeah, I know. I made that one up.
See,
on the fly.
Raisins are like, they're like the washcloths of fruit. They're only for the poors. Remember that? Remember that was a thing? How only poor people use washcloths.
Oh, I
still haven't found the evidence to that. Claim.
That's a really good, way to put that there. But I don't like that at all. But they're the wash rag. Yuck, disgusting. Okay, well. Dude, you're gonna remember this clip, and I had been bouncing around. I guess Twitter has now realized, oh hey, he likes some of this shit. And this is as old school and viral as it gets. I mean, everybody's seen this fucking clip, and I felt like this is just a good vibe opener. Okay. So prepare yourself. I hope you've seen this. You've seen this, right?
I can't remember
what you're about to get into.
I watched a lot of To Catch a Chris Hansen word that might get us in trouble. So I have seen many a creep get tased. And in that context, I got to tell you, I thoroughly enjoy it. So I don't know if this person getting tased is actually guilty of any crime. So I don't know if I'll be able to enjoy it as much. So I'm going to pretend that is someone of EDP 44-5's ilk.
That's actually him.
I'm going to pretend that that's what's going on so I can enjoy this tasing. Okay.
I'll get you, bitch.
Oh.
Hold on.
What do we think that is? Put in the chat what drug you think allowed him to power through being tased. I know
what my problem's been this whole time. I don't have headphones on.
Oh, that might do it. Yeah. You see, I think it could be some PCP involved there.
Oh, I thought you were saying
Maybe
with me not wearing my headphones. I'm like,
maybe some
geez,
meth. Well, that I mean,
I'm not
listen,
on
these
any PCP or meth. I just
what
forgot my headphones.
it's not mutually exclusive. Two things can be true at the same time. So I don't know, maybe. I don't know about Danny's PCP situation, but I've heard stories before of folks being juiced up on that drug and being able to take multiple taser shots and still running around like Odin or Zeus, depending on which mythology you're more familiar with.
God, this is so much better. This whole time I've been sitting here like, why is Kevin so loud? Why is everything just coming? Why is it coming through my speaker? Why am I having to worry about that? I'm like, what is going on?
It's because I haven't switched from fight mode yet, Danny. We've got two legends of the ring squaring up, and I talk a little louder and make sure my voice is just a little bit lower when we talk about it. It's fight night. Sorry, what were we doing?
Yeah, you've got it down. You've got it down.
Yeah.
So here, let me play this again now that I have my fucking shit right. Ever the volume's up, my headphones are on. I want to hear him say, "I'm gonna get you, bitch," because this is one of my favorite clips.
I'll get you, bitch. Turn around. Turn around.
Damn, dude. He eats so much shit there too. They fuck him up.
Yeah, to answer your question, Poland, I have never witnessed a live tasing, but I have been tear gassed, so not
too.
the
I
same
was
thing
there.
at all. But yeah, who's say yeah, probably
Have
a
we ever
time or
told
two.
that story?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Or maybe the one I'm specifically thinking about.
I was gonna
but
say it's happened. It's happened more than once to me, so I don't know which exactly which one you're referring to.
I'm thinking of this one time, and it was me and Kevin working at the grilled cheese shop, old school days.
Jeez.
And one of our buddies was with us that was this big guy, tall. Well, I'm short, so everybody's tall to me, but bigger guy, in all directions. He's just a big presence. You know what I mean? And there's people bitching, arguing, fighting, whatever at the front of the store. And we had like a big open, but like, it was kind of like a big fat hallway, it goes in one direction. And the store did. You walk in one direction, okay? So the people are at the front of the store carrying on, and our buddy, the big guy, walks up to the front of the store to, mediate, to stop them from carrying on so much. Well, they don't want to stop. Of course, they're drunk. It's like 3 a.m. They don't give a fuck. They're there for their greasy grilled cheese. That must have been taking too long or something. That's probably why they were mad. It's because we were back there fucking around, and they're like, "These fucking bitches won't give me my grilled cheese.
I want my gobble gooey right now, damn it.
Where's my Wahooey gooey?
The ooey gooey cheese fries. They had the worst fucking names for things, man.
You got ooey gooey sauce back there? Can I get an extra ooey gooey sauce? Anyways, yeah, these people wouldn't stop carrying on, so our buddy has to go find the proper authorities. Now, the proper authorities in this situation were Gateway Ambassadors, some kind of stupid ass name. They were like mall cops for
it was campus security, because technically where we were was owned by Ohio State, and then they leased out businesses, whatever. So yeah, it was off-duty cops dressed like Paul Blart.
Yeah, so
whether or not they also looked like him is I'll allow you to imagine for yourself.
I can't remember, so we'll just say 2 Blarts walked in, and their way of mediating said situation in a restaurant and bar was to make them eat shit with the fucking can of fucking pepper spray.
Yep.
I mean, enough. These people got pepper sprayed enough that, like, I mean, I couldn't describe how long the place was, but we were pretty good distance away from where these people were getting sprayed, and the front doors were open to the building. So it's like there's free airflow going out. But we fucking cried all night about fucking
It was brutal.
pepper spray, dude. I can't even imagine people eating or drinking during all that because we were like cooking food and shit. And I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
And the worst part was our own coworker who was at like ground zero. You know, he was in the midst of
Right.
these two
Yeah,
people, and he just gets blasted with just as much of that stuff as everyone else. And then, so the other time that it happened to me, there used to be you can call it a festival. It was called Chit Fest. It was down on Chittenden Avenue and Indianola Avenue, and all it was an excuse for every college house that had been, you know, every house in that street that was rented out by a college kid threw a party on the same night, on the same weekend. And it was, I mean, they stole it from OU, right? OU has like Sixth Fest or whatever it was back then. Who knows what number they're on now?
Like
but it was just it was something stolen from other university. And so they decided we're going to have these massive block parties. And when the cops decided that they no longer wanted that party to happen, they rolled out, I think they were 5 or 6 wide. Here in Columbus, we have cops that are on horseback. It's kind of funny to watch them just shit all over everything. And these dudes were up here looking like something out of the Civil War, just riding side by side down the street, just lobbing canisters of tear gas. And so we, at some point, we don't see it coming. There's this thick smog, this, you know, foggy ass smoke coming through, and people are running away from it. Just strangers are diving into people's homes like, can I hang out in here? And yeah, everybody just gets about a mouthful of it. So yeah, never been tased. Hopefully I can end my life knowing that that's also true. I don't really look forward to getting tased, but if the price is right, guys, I will gladly get tased for some money. So if we want to,
have you tried it?
Look into that for episode 200. You know, maybe we'll work our way up to it.
100's too early.
Well, I'm not gonna play the saxophone and
tase you tased while you're. I'm gonna have playing? Play through the tases. Play better, Kevin. Play for me, monkey.
Yes. There we go. We'll have a little shot collar, and if I play a wrong note, you can. We'll have to figure it out. See, we'll get working with our producer is already working on getting me tased. So, you know, I guess talk about it amongst yourselves in Discord and figure out how much it's worth to you. And I'll let you know if that meets my needs.
You get us one of those legitimate tasers that, like, when you push it, you can hear it in the air. It's like fucking cracks of thunder. You know, you get us one of these legitimate things, I'll tase myself. I've done it before though with those.
Yeah, you get the one like in the Chris Hansen show where it snaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
We need that one because if we're gonna do it, you know, we got to have, you know, no half measures here.
No half measures. I had a buddy that had one of. I've done all the shocky things though. Shocking doesn't really bug me that much. At least I've never experienced it to the point where I've been like, I couldn't handle it. You know what I mean? Like, you're always like, but the pepper spray shit is like so nasty and gross and makes you feel like absolute shit that I don't want anything to do with that. I'm good. The taser, however, it's like the recovery is quick. So I'm fine with it. Honestly. We had the fucking legitimate one though, and like dog collars and shit. And I've subjected myself to all of that, and it's fun.
Speaking of fun, I won't pull it up right now, but I was able to find it. If you so desire, you can watch a 5-minute and 52-second montage that just shows every time a predator got tased on Chris Hansen's show. So I highly recommend it on a bad day. You need to feel a little bit better about yourself. Go check that out. It's by Walls. You will recognize the YouTube profile picture. It's actually Danny DeVito as the trash man. And It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So there you go. Don't say I never did anything for you, Walls, whom I do not know, but makes some interesting TCAP content.
There you go.
I will put it in the Discord, V-Dub. I got you.
V-Dub said something about the taser gun with the prongs. My wife's mother, she's like super fit CrossFit lady, you know, so she's like, she's skinny and muscular, which they say that those the electric there like attacks your muscles specifically. So she was once working at like a jail or something and she was a corrections officer and she had to get you have to get tased if you're going to carry a taser. Same thing with like the pepper spray. If you're going to carry it, you have to experience it or whatever, I guess. So there's a video of her somewhere where she's just being held up by two big dudes and they hit her with the taser with the prongs. It shoots out and fucking she goes down immediately.
Those are brutal. That reminds me, speaking of old viral moments, remember the "Don't Tase Me, Bro"? Remember that guy? He just asked John Kerry a question at the University of Florida.
I don't remember this.
He basically asked him why he conceded an election, and then security came out, and he was like, "Come on!" And even John Kerry was like, "No, it's fine. I'll answer his question." And he's like, "Let me go. I'm not doing anything." And then they pull out the taser. He's like, "No, don't tase me, bro." And then he just gets fucking. I mean, it's horrible.
No.
I'm laughing at it, but it was one of the biggest violations of.
Is this something we should look up right now?
I mean, I feel like everyone's maybe seen it, but yes, why not? Don't tase me, bro.
Don't tase me, bro. I don't think I've ever heard this.
It's a very
15 years ago. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's asking John Kerry why John Kerry just let his cousin win an election like that and didn't actually try to fight it. He's also asking him like, why? Hey, John Kerry, weren't you and George W. in the same fraternity in college? Like, it's kind of weird that you just, he's just asking questions.
Get him.
I'm just asking questions, and then he gets tased for his trouble.
How far in is it?
Stolen Roads, college, Bush. Were you in the same secret society?
Oh yeah, there it is. Skull and Bones. Yeah.
Is anybody watching this?
I shouldn't be laughing at this. This is horrible.
Are they about to tase him here?
Yeah, you can
This is quite the commotion. This is wild.
Yeah.
Just from this fucking dude asking a question. There's a dude with a taser drawn. I saw somebody with it ready.
Oh, it's ready. It's yeah. You'll very clearly hear it when he says it. Feel so.
Wow, they fucking bodied his ass. Just get out of here, dude.
Land of the free, baby.
Smoked.
Away from me, man. Get away from me. Get off of me.
Here it is.
What did I do? Get off of me.
What did I do? What did I do? Oh my God, I can't believe I've never seen this before.
Yeah, dude.
Help! Help! Put your hand on your back. Sorry, man. Get off of me. I didn't do anything. Help me. Help me.
Why does it always go this way with these people? They always turn into like hysteric messes by the end. It's like, get off, get away from me.
I can relate to him being real frustrated right now because he shouldn't be.
Yeah,
he shouldn't be getting arrested for asking that question. But also, there have been a couple of different opportunities for him to just say, "Okay, I'm leaving," and then I believe he would have been escorted without getting tased. Again, not in support of what's going on here, but I'm a big fan of self-preservation. And at the time, 4 or 5 fucking Paul Blarts have me circled with their fucking taser guns drawn. I'm putting my little Skull and Bones book back in my pocket, and I'm gonna go back on YouTube and watch some more Tower 7 videos. I'm just gonna fucking chill out. All right, like just relax, dude. You're probably right, but just relax. You're not gonna win any arguments this way.
Let's see it.
They're arresting me.
Everyone knows they're arresting you.
You'll be tased if you let me go. I'll walk out of here. Put your hands behind your back. I think if
and John Kerry's still trying to get the crowd. He's still like, "Hey guys, over here. Over here.
We're actually talking about me here, not this guy. So look over here, over here.
Poland, you're not wrong. All right. Listen, this is a tough one. All right. He should have been able to ask that question, and John Kerry's punk ass should have answered it. Again,
I
I'm just
agree.
saying. I'm just saying what I would have done at this point, or before it got to this point, because I'm afraid of spending the rest of my life in a cage. So I would have.
You coward.
Yeah, I'm a big old wuss, dude. Big old wiener.
You know, you would. I think you would do well in prison, Kevin.
I would not do good. I would not do well in prison.
Now, me, me on the other hand,
They'd be waxing my head to use it as a mirror so they could shave. You know,
I'm too pretty for prison.
Ain't gonna work for me. Nope.
Let's keep going. Tase him already.
Yeah, quit milking it out.
Tase this asshole.
Unfortunately, he's not available to come up here and swear me in as president.
Unfortunately, they're not available here to swear me in as president. What is so? John Kerry's actually having a conversation back here, legitimately, while this guy is getting fucked.
He's like, let me answer that question. Well, let me try to answer it. By the way, yes.
I hope you can hear me there, guy.
Yes, I am in Skull and Bones. Yes, they did weird stuff to me in a coffin. No, I can't talk about it right now.
Can someone do something here?
Let me just see that, because it's a very important question.
What did I do? Get off! You know what? Get off!
See, he's like, let me answer the question. It's a very important question. They're like, nah, bro, we're arresting him.
Don't chase me. I didn't do anything. Ow! 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 Ow!
Oh no!
And there's the meme. And the meme, all anyone got was the "Don't tase me, bro." But yeah,
I feel like you should be able to sue for like fucking trauma for the rest of your life. You can't live this down.
UF probably could have gotten sued. John Kerry. I mean, I would imagine that he did get sued, right? And just hush moneyed that bad boy away.
Maybe he just sent him money out of the goodness of his heart, because this is embarrassing, dude.
And then, like, in the envelope, sent him his Skull and Bones like class ring too, just to be like, you were right, too, you prick, and you can't do anything about it. Yeah, that's what I imagine John Kerry did.
Wow.
He just flexed on that dude. It was like, yeah, you're right. I mean, allegedly. That whole thing was a bit. I need everyone to know I was in character, just like Alex Jones. None of that can be used against me in a court of law.
Oh,
It is not permissible in court, and I love all of the members of the Bush family. That has been well documented. So go ahead, Dane. What were we talking about?
Oh man, I just want to say, like, that's a great piece of internet right there that I've never seen. I'm glad you shared that with me.
See,
Chat seems to like it too. George Bush's grandpa stole Geronimo's skull while in Skull and Bones, and the natives took him to court. What?
yeah, I was only half kidding when I said that weird shit about the coffin. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Do your own research.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I do love I do love Poland here though. Oh, I missed it. See, sometimes when chat rolls, I miss it. Poland says, God, here we go. Kevin would be fine in prison until he saw the cockroaches.
I hate bugs, dude. You're right. I'd be like, get out of here. That'd be gross.
Oh,
Don't worry.
gracious.
Don't worry, Hash. You're all right. We
haven't missed
waited for you. We spent a lot of time on an old clip. That was my fault, guys. It took us down a tangent, but
I love that. I'm always fine with a tangent. But let's keep going here. You're right. Let's keep on memeing, Kevin. Keep on memeing, like this meme. Morgan says, never thought I'd have this under my tweets. Okay, so this is shared from Abby in the audience, or in the Discord. Morgan says, what's your craziest first date? This guy says, invited a Colombian woman on vacation without meeting her. Now we're getting married.
oh,
But if you look at community notes down here, it says the user who posted this tweet is now charged with murdering the woman in question.
Do you find this helpful? Yes, I do. I would give that a very high rating. Wow, I'm shocked by that. I don't
That's
have
pretty
I don't have
wild,
anything
though.
funny for you on that one. That one shocks me. The most useful I've seen the community notes has been pointing out those fake game ads when they're like they add the context. Just so you know, this footage you're seeing is not actually from the game, and it cracks me up. Like people are paying to promote this, and right underneath it, there's Twitter saying, "Haha, you idiot! No, this is fake. You're getting scammed." And so I just can't understand why these people are still paying Twitter to run that promotion. But this is mind-boggling to me.
I guess like the story is I looked into it a little bit. I just thought the tweet was kind of funny, honestly. But the story is that he like met this chick like randomly and then invited her on the vacation and then she went missing and now he's being he's the guy essentially.
That is insane.
Oh, what is this from
You want me to pull
Nice
Mike
see you,
back up? Yeah.
I live in Florida, and the moderate Dems are starting to turn heavily on the moderate Dems and independents are starting to turn heavily on DeSantis and Republicans due to insurance crisis and insane increases in housing costs. Thanks, Mike.
Damn. Welcome, Mike.
Interesting.
Yeah, thanks for the comment, Mike. I think that's might be my first time hearing from you in the chat. Appreciate you. V-Dub points out that apparently every Joe Biden tweet has community notes. So I didn't know that. Every day is a school day, but that's funny. Sin says hi. Hello, Sin. Hello, Hash. Yeah.
I'm so caught off
My
guard.
mind is blown by murderers flexing on Twitter. My brain's kind of broken. I need to get back on track here.
My mind's kind of more broken that we have somebody in the audience that sends us a political tweet. I mean, a political message.
I like it.
I mean, I like it too. It's just interesting. I've never had anybody.
New experiences. You know, this is why you got to tune in live to the shout out because you just don't know what's going to happen. We might watch videos from a 15-year-old political event. Who knows what we're going to do and who's going to stop by and say hi. So like and subscribe because we don't do enough call to actions on our programming.
You're right. You're right.
You're right. All right. If I had a graph right now, I'd show you that over 60% of you aren't subscribed. So subscribe. We love you.
I need political facts every time I talk about John Kerry. Tell me everything.
He's a phenomenal windsurfer. All right. That's why you can trust him about climate change because he knows about the wind and the water. Yeah. Yeah. Two of the best.
Well, we're about to get to two more of the best here.
Ooh.
Kevin. Two internet legends, Elon Musk and Zuckerberg themselves. The fight's gonna happen eventually, right?
Right.
Eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully for charity or something. Hopefully,
yeah,
fight.
Absolutely. One or both of them is going to be willing to face the level of embarrassment that would come from losing to the other one in a fight. Absolutely, they'll both come to terms on that. I'm sure. I am sure of it.
Vita says in chat there, Danny, look for Howard Dean's scream. I remember that. It's like, yeah!
Remember the Chappelle Show skit when he made fun of that in like the missing season, right before he quit? He did a whole, I'm gonna go to my bedroom, make love with my wife, like, oh my god, dude, it was so funny.
So here we'll look at maybe somebody can cook up a Howard Dean political fact before we get there. We'll watch this and then we'll watch his But Yilong Ma out here fucking taking Zuckerberg to task here. You see this?
It's supposed to be an arm bar?
Something like that. You tell me.
Yeah. Well, I think that's what it's supposed to be, but I've never seen one that looks quite like that. So honestly, that's what an arm bar would look like in the WWE when they're like, and when it's not real. It's good. It's
good. Good form then.
Kayfabe, brothers. I mean, shoot. I didn't say that. We're gonna have to scrub this next one, Danny.
Okay.
Great editing on that one too. I wonder if they left that one in there for fun. He's got
what the
that little part, yeah. Like I felt like it should have been cut after he said KO, and then he's looking up at his cameraman for approval, like, hey, he wasn't. It's like, cut.
That is a face of approval, dude. He's like, that was good, but
Also, great freeze. You know, I kind of agree with Pest on this one. Yoink.
looks like he's getting jerked off. Okay.
That's one way to make your opponent tap out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we'll move on from Yilong. Nice to see you, Yilong. Yilong Ma, we love when you make appearances on the show.
That's true. He's one of the lesser villains of our rogues gallery. You know? He's like, Elon Ma is never a main villain for an episode. He's always just like in the opening segment. You know, we catch him, he goes to jail, and then it's like, oh shit, Mr. Freeze is here, or in this case, Howard Dean.
Mr. Freeze. Yeah, let me fix my headphones and we'll get into this, okay?
Oh my god, I always just think of all of the memes and clips that went around. This might be one of the earliest instances of an internet meme, you know.
For me, at least, for sure.
For
like
my
this is
history.
One of the...
Yeah.
Let's play her.
Let's do it.
You know something? You know something?
I don't.
If you had told us 1 year ago that we were going to come in third in Iowa, we would have given anything for that. And you know something?
Really? Really, Howie? Okay.
Not only are we going to New Hampshire, Tom Harkin, we're
going
to South Carolina and Oklahoma and Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. We're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington,
what about Ohio?
To take back the White House.
And I'm going to go upstairs to my bedroom, make love to my wife like, yeah.
What about Ohio, dude? He has nothing to say about our
He
great
knew
state,
better.
huh?
He knew better. This is 2004. He's like, yeah, right, dude. These idiots still do. These idiots still do parade for George Bush. They ain't voting blue.
Dude,
not back in those days, boys.
It is wild to think about like the people that are Democrats now, and then like in 2004, like Howard Dean was on the scene, like one of the big dogs. It's like, what the fuck?
We need to get that
back then was like George Bush and Howard Dean, and they were cut from a different cloth back then, like some insane.
I don't know what cloth George Bush
monkey brain.
Are you kidding me? Where America's the land where wings take dream, or there's an old saying in Tennessee. It's in Texas, maybe it's in Tennessee too. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Well, we can't get fooled again. You know, like, that guy is a blubbering fucking idiot. What, he almost die on a pretzel, eating a twisted pretzel? They're talking about this guy had nuclear launch codes. He can't even eat his own lunch.
Yeah, he has to have somebody chew it and spit it into his mouth like a bird.
Kind of like what we're living right now. So actually, you guys don't have to think back to it. You know, it's kind of the same thing.
It's actually the same thing. Yeah, you're right.
We probably hung out together before.
Oh, okay. This is one of the clips that I've been waiting to get into for today. I know that you've got a lot to say about this one. So, like I said at the top of the show, it is Sunday, the Lord's Day. And
trigger warning from me, and I'm about to be triggered. So enjoy this one, folks.
The Lord, you know, shares himself in mysterious ways. I'm making things up now. Let's just watch.
I did see that V-dub. Yes. Oh my God. Yep. Let's do it. Let's relive old childhood traumas on the Clout route.
So I don't know if this is like an exorcism or something.
Essentially. No, it's what would be, so an exorcism is to extract a spirit.
Okay.
I think this is a bad choice of words. Inserting the spirit in this instance. So you are you are filled with the Holy Spirit. The power of Christ compels you. Wait, no, that's back to being an exorcism. Yeah, no, so they're speaking in tongues. This is a thing that happens at tent revivals in certain sects of Christianity. This honestly was very similar instance happened to me at a young age, and it's what turned me off of organized religion for a very long time.
I'm glad you said turn me off. For sure.
Yes, yeah. It was incredibly frightening to have that happen. But yeah, I mean, and then here you just see, at least in this case, it's a bunch of kids, I guess. For me, I was an 8-year-old and I was surrounded by 20 fucking adults doing that to me.
I mean, that's fucking, that sounds incredibly freaky and weird. This, though,
it is, yeah.
For some reason,
in my opinion,
this is just like, I don't know. Maybe you know what? I won't even say it because I wasn't there. I wasn't little Kev with fucking 8 weirdos around me putting their hands on me trying to insert the Holy Spirit in me. So I won't even say that, but this is just so creepy to me.
We talk about indoctrination, huh? Right?
Like, why are they crying?
Let's not get the kids involved, right? Like, let's let kids be kids and not indoctrinate them, I believe, is what a lot of people who do this shit would say about other things. So
I mean, anybody that's putting this kind of show on and having these kids do this, because they're not just doing this. They saw they saw the parents doing it.
They saw the priest do it. Yeah.
Or the priest doing it. Like, they're not just doing it.
By the way, if you want to fake it, just say shish kebab and la 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 la, and you will get by like shish la la ba shish ba la 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 la. Oh, ba yeah, just
somehow
yeah.
that's racist.
Dude, I've seen it so many times.
I just fucking
and it's just, I mean, if you go back and listen to this, you will hear some of those kids are literally just yelling la 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 la.
Some of them are shish kebab la la la.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude.
I hate to make light of it. It actually helps me cope, though. I am coping and seething right now. So
maybe this is why we're so cursed. We've got people out there fucking speaking in tongues for our show, and I don't know if it's doing well for us. It might be putting a curse on us.
I am sorry for anyone who I offended there. Just speaking my truth, right? That's how I can say that, right?
Speak your truth, King.
That's how it impacted me. And so seeing this happen to the little ones, it grinds my gears a little bit.
Yeah, stay away from my children, weirdo church people, freak nut job weirdos.
Do you hear it?
What in the absolute fuck is wrong with our country, dude? What is going on, dude? We're lost in sauce. Hey, don't knock it till you try it, V-Dub. Nothing wrong with speaking in tongues to the chocolate starfish. I will say. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Broaden your horizons.
Oh my God. You guys, I'm getting lightheaded. I either am dehydrated or the Holy Spirit is flowing through me right now.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's get into one of the thumbnail people for today. How about that? Have you been seeing the actually I don't even think he's on our thumbnail, so fuck him. We'll talk about this a little later. What topic?
I missed one.
What topic do I want to get to? No, the Elon Musk stuff we'll talk about towards the end of the show because he's fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, because we might have breaking news by then.
Yeah, I'm waiting. That's what I'm holding out for. You're exactly right. So spoilers for the rest of the show, but Doja Cat, she's here this Sunday with us, probably speaking in tongues as well somewhere.
So, I'll refer to you to Carla and V-Dub's recent comments.
Yeah, I bet Doja's
just kidding. Just kidding. I just saw some accusations on Twitter, and one of those accusations was very out of place.
That's
but
what
it had
this is all
something
from.
to do. Yeah,
exactly.
I don't know what's going on?
The origin of this chocolate starfish talk, if people aren't privy, is that I had posted on Twitter the other day. it was Doja and that we've talked about it. Doja and this bald guy that she's dating. He's like some bald. I mean, it could easily be exchanged for one of us and be the same bald guy. Okay, so just a average bald guy. And we laughed about it back then, but I had heard even then touch of allegations like he did some nasty shit to different people in different ways, blah blah blah. One of the allegations, which I wouldn't say is nasty, you know, you can do what you feel, but one of the allegations is he likes to be rimmed.
That was the one that felt out of place. I was like, one of these is not nearly as bad as the rest of them.
So they're all talking about the tongues and the
It's
chocolate
like
starfish.
he's a criminal. He also likes his butt licked. I'm like, what does that have to do with the other parts are real accusations here? And it was just like an extra shot, like, oh, by the way, he loves to get rimmed too. Like, what's that got to do with anything, man?
So,
Dang.
you know, don't knock our boy for liking to get rimmed. Maybe knock him for all the other stuff. But that's what the chocolate starfish talks about. And Doja is also in the news for other things. Maybe not in the news. I just saw this and thought it was hilarious. And Doja's a friend of the show, I would say. We talk about her sometimes.
She's like Harley Quinn. Sometimes she's part of the Rogues Gallery. Sometimes, you know, she's an anti-hero role. You know, just kind of comes and goes. I'm sticking with the Batman theme, guys. You're stuck with it for the day, so just get over it.
So I have two questions for you. One, do we need to move away from the fandom thing where we were like, I forget what we were saying.
It's well, ours isn't nearly as
crew.
creepy. Yeah, if you guys start calling yourself the Clout Kittens, I will block all of you on Twitter. I'll mark my words. All right. No, the Clout crew is fine. Y'all start calling yourself some weird shit like this, I will be gone.
The Clout Kittens. I mean, it's kind of cute, right? Anyways,
the kitty clouts. No,
Doja says, Doja Cat calls out her fans for calling themselves kittens as a fandom name. My fans don't name themselves shit. If you call yourself a kitten or fucking kittens with a Z, that means you need to get off your phone and get a job and help your parents with the house. Damn.
I love when people attack
spitting
their
that
own
fire
audience like that. First of all, brilliant.
She's like,
Brilliant
you're all
marketing.
incel losers, you fuckers.
Yeah.
Kittens. You guys are all my fans and fuck you.
Yeah, the Clout Kittens are you know, starting an insurrection right
you
now.
know, somehow I knew when once you said that I was like, it's over for
well, that was never
this
my
board.
that was absolutely never my intention, you know.
We've got Clout Kitten Club now in the Discord.
Would never do such a thing. Yeah, has the Discord already been updated? There's a new channel in there.
Please no.
I don't disagree, I guess, with her thought process here. I think it's interesting to shit talk your fans, but the shit she's talking about does seem pretty creepy. So it might have been just a good idea for her to come out and say, yeah, I'm not a big fan of you guys calling yourself kittens. So any of the weirdos doing that in my name, they don't have my support. Maybe that's what she's doing. I don't know. Maybe she's just trying to a little damage control because her boyfriend is a degenerate rimmer.
Maybe.
You know, so maybe she's just got a lot to figure out. Is that a shoe inside her
Well,
shirt?
that's what I was gonna say. Maybe she doesn't know what she's even talking about. Maybe she's just trying to get dressed. You know, maybe that's what she's trying to do, and she's not putting much thought into any of this other shit that she's saying. Because it looks like the whole dressing thing is pretty hard for her.
I also, you know, Kittens is a horrible name, but you did name yourself Doja Cat, and then you showed up to some sort of Met Gala thing as a literal fucking cat and only meowed.
Yeah,
all of your answers were meows. So while I agree that like your fans are creepy and you don't call yourself a kitten, that's weird. It's also just kind of like, this is your fault too. I
forgot all about that. That's great context there.
Don't go to events like a furry and then be surprised when your fans are weird. You know, what the fuck do you want?
Yeah, you know, like I obviously put the cat and the kittens together, but she certainly plays up the cat thing for not wanting to be called the kittens. It seems like natural progression there. Well, whatever. What do I know?
I mean, she's smart.
Branding, right? I mean, fuck.
It might be a needed pivot, but let's just make sure we understand the mistakes that got us here in the first place, Miss Cat. Okay. You are not blameless here. Cannot just wash your hands of this like Oppenheimer. That's foreshadowing for later.
John Jacob Jingleheimer.
God damn it.
For some
Go check
reason,
out the Clout Route Discord before it gets disbanded forever. Go tell us your favorite memory. You got a couple of days left, I'm sure.
for some reason,
Poland's arguing me with everything today. So
Doja is blameless. For some reason, oh my gosh, every time I hear Oppenheimer, it just automatically goes to Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
I'm glad that never happened to me. No, that'd be kind of annoying. John Jacob Oppenheimer Schmidt. Yeah.
Okay, well, since we're on the Oppenheimer talk, let's talk about Barbie.
Woo!
Obviously they both came out this weekend, and it's been all that people have been talking about. Barbie this, Oppenheimer that, Barbenheimer.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that.
You know,
Did Ben Shapiro come up with that one when he was spending an hour talking about this movie?
well, we'll see.
Okay.
I don't think so. He's not that clever. But the start of this Barbie nonsense here today. The results are in. People have seen the movie, so well, I haven't seen it yet. I don't think you have yet either, right, Kev?
No, I'm not going to watch that woke feminist garbage. Are you kidding
Barbie. Woke Barbie.
No, but believe it or not, guys, the Barbie franchise doesn't speak to me. I don't. Yeah,
Interesting.
I won't be watching.
Weird.
I'm sick of franchises and multiverses, and so no, I have no interest in watching the new upcoming Mattelverse, whatever the hell they're going to try to do.
Did you watch G.I. Joe ever?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I would really judge you if you had watched the G.I. Joe movie, but you're not into the Barbie movie. That just sounds sexist.
We've talked about this before, haven't we? Like, I learned with the made-for-TV It movie in my early 20s to not revisit past nostalgia because it would ruin things for me, and that I'd rather just have my memories of loving G.I. Joe than have fucking Channing Tatum's bum ass ruin it by not knowing how to act. You know, like, she's been good in other things, but at that point, I'm good on the G.I. Joe stuff. So no, I'm good. I don't need any more of that stuff.
G.I. Joe. So, well, I'm glad you're not sexist in seeing G.I. Joe and not Barbie. I'm glad you're
like a fifth Toy Story. What is Poland talking about?
Successfully boycotting.
Nice.
This is Toy Story 6 or whatever. They just called it Barbie this time.
Wow, you can get. Oh wow!
Look at this though.
What a steal, guys!
Are you kidding me? Who's going to the theater this weekend? And not only, okay, are you spending $20 on your Barbie ticket, but a lot of people are going to see Barbie and then fucking seeing Oppenheimer afterwards or whatever. Like, you know, waiting a little bit in between and seeing the double feature, okay? So you're telling me you're going to go spend $40 or whatever on watching movie, and then, you know, who knows if you get a drink or anything, but you're also going to spend $65 on Corvette Barbie popcorn vessel plus doll. What?
So you're gonna put the popcorn in that car?
Yeah, there's pictures of it. Here, let me show you. Check that out.
Wow. So there's like 3 handfuls of popcorn.
Right. How many times you got to refill that bitch?
Toy, and you're going to eat food out of that. I don't see any sort of like, I don't know. I guess they are individually plastic wrapped beforehand, but gross, dude. No, I'm going to eat out. And then what's the point? You're going to wash all the fucking popcorn butter off that thing and then put it on your mantle? What is the point?
Give it to your kid.
This is ridiculous. It'd be like paying $30 for a fucking Happy Meal.
The funny thing is you could get the same thing at like Walmart for fucking $15.
Yeah, and you don't have to eat your popcorn out. And then you can just pay $20 for a large popcorn, and it'll, you know, still be way overpriced, but at least you'll have more popcorn than you can eat.
I want the car, but I don't want to see the movie. Is that an option? Yeah, you could probably go in and be like, hey, I'm a collector. I just need a car. Actually, no. They would fuck you. The theater would fuck you. They'd say, wait. Well,
Crazy.
maybe not literally, but they would say, no, eat our ass, go buy a ticket, You don't have to go see the movie, but you still got to buy a ticket.
That is nuts. $70 for a toy car, man. Oof.
And then
I'm
yeah,
good.
like I said, 40 more bucks on top of it because you're going to go see the double feature. So nice night out at the movies. You're spending like fucking $150. And then you're getting COVID while you're there too.
Oh no.
Oh wait, that doesn't we don't do that anymore.
Nah, there's gonna be a new one coming. That's what I hear. That's what I hear on Twitter.
No
Look out.
conspiracies.
We got a new no. Have I hit my limit for the day?
I didn't say that.
I
Go
never
ahead.
thought I never thought I'd get to spend as much time talking about skull and bones on this program as I did today. So we'll see. Much like our dear friend in Florida didn't, I know when to just take it as a win and move on. You know, I'm not going to bring up the conspiracy theories anymore tonight. Okay. Oh, whoops, my bad.
We both did it at the same time. I think. Carlos says, "Isn't it a collector's item? I'm not into toys, but if I bought it, I'd ask it to come without the popcorn." Yeah, I mean, it is a collector's item. They just do this dumbass thing where you can pour the popcorn in it, and who would even do that if you're collecting it? You're exactly right.
That's my thing. Although Hash brings up a good question here. I just want to know if my cat will fit in that car because then it's worth it. Now,
right, Clout kitten on the side.
Yeah, those are the kind of videos that I need more of on my Twitter timeline. All right, little palate cleanser every now and then. So
somebody go buy the Corvette, stick their cat in it, and post in Clout kittens.
Exactly. Boom, right there. And see, V-Dub says, I'd rather wait a few extra days for a good copy to find its way on the internet. Yeah.
You can watch it on Twitter right now.
And
Allegedly.
maybe it's just V-Dub's name and PFP there. But this kind of reminds me of when Fallout 76 came out and they had those special editions that were supposed to come with these nice, like really well put together bags, and then everybody paid hundreds of dollars for these, and it was like a shitty plastic drawstring bag. Like
I remember
that's how I feel about this, where it's like, why? I don't know. When you see the marketing and then you see the plastic ass toy that you're getting for $70, and I'm like, God damn, what a ripoff. Hash, I know that game. You know, it's tough. There's a fine line between collecting and hoarding. All right. I've got a few too many cords, you know, that I swear one day I'm gonna need. It's like one day someone's gonna need this exact charger, and damn it, I'm gonna have it.
I've had to break away from that, dude. I throw away every cord that I don't know what it goes to. I haven't ran into a problem yet.
You wait till that one time when you do a spring cleaning, and then a week later someone actually needs that cord you've held onto for 3 years, and then you're like, oh, it's like going to watch Barbie and bringing a notebook and taking diligent notes for 2 hours so you can write an hour-long review on a children's movie, which I have done. But it was, in my defense, it was on Space Jam 2, okay? Which deserved it. I mean, that deserved my ridicule. I wrote a literal essay about that movie, okay?
Well,
because I'm a reasonable person.
Maybe this one needs the same treatment, Kevin. You know, you never know. But Ben went. And while this is a funny edit from our friend Ren here, friend of the show Ren, who likes to draw.
Says relax, nice. Way to go, Ren.
Check him out, yeah, dude. I mean, I like this fit better. He should have came like this. Honestly, Ben, I see you, dog. Looking good. Maybe unbutton that shirt a little more.
Got a little happy trail, dude, or a landing strip. I haven't seen one of those in a minute.
Oh no. Oh goodness gracious. Kevin's a hoarder based on his walls.
These are the only two corners of my space that have anything on the walls. The rest of it is like an asylum. It's pretty weird. See, I'm like Two-Face. All right. See, that's my third. All right. I'm done with the Batman references today. So there we go. Let's see. Carla reviewed the burger. Danny should review the movie.
Interesting. I mean, if you guys want that, yeah, I'll fucking go see it. I don't give a shit.
How about you review that and I'll review Oppenheimer, because I'll fucking shit on that. I don't even need to watch it. I know the real story, so I'll just talk shit about that.
I feel like those would be two polar opposite reviews there. Well, maybe not polar opposite. Like, we might both think that they're good, maybe movies, or maybe we both think they're bad. But the vibes there, it's such a funny juxtaposition to be like Barbie and then Oppenheimer.
Yeah, which is why I don't understand why Chris Nolan was so butthurt about it. Because again, I don't think the Barbie movie and the Oppenheimer movie have the same target demo. So I just don't understand why it matters.
Right.
Would he have been mad if Air Bud 6 had released this weekend too? Like that's
I mean, I just came to like learn
not
that-
enough 10-year-olds will go see Oppenheimer this weekend because of you, Barbie movie. What the fuck are you talking about, Chris?
He's kind of a crybaby, honestly. I mean, like the guy makes good shit. Let's be real. I'm not gonna let's not get it twisted. But I hear him cry about shit like that way too much. Like, just shut up, dude. Who cares? Well, cry me a fucking river. You're a fucking million billionaire. Fuck off.
Well, and like he's kind of pretentious, right? Like
Yeah.
he did not need to build, spoiler alert for the movie. When they do the whole test scene, idiot used a real fucking bomb. Why? Normally I'm into practical effects, like what they did with the Dark Knight, with having the plane and the green screen, like all that shit looked really cool. There's a time and a place where like, oh yeah, the reason Chris Nolan stuff looks so good is because it's so practical with the effects. But making a bomb for a fucking 30-second scene in your movie, I think a bomb explosion is probably one of the few. I'm saying that word way too many times on a live stream, by the way. But anyway, I think that situation is one of the few where CGI would look just fine. I didn't need it. We didn't need it to be a real thing. So I don't know.
I didn't hear that about the real bomb thing. What the
Sometimes he gives me South Park vibes of like a dude who farts in a wine glass and sniffs it, while he's writing his scripts. Just, oh yeah.
My
Oh,
cast
yeah, brother.
full of farts.
That's some good shit.
Love the taste of my own farts. Anyways, more Barbie for us. I actually have one more thing because the Barbie results are in.
Ooh.
And the Barbie, if I could speak, the Barbie results are looking good, I guess.
What does
Barbie
that mean?
opens with 337 million at the global box office, more than doubling its $145 million budget.
Ooh.
It has nothing to do with Ryan Gosling's abs or Margot Robbie's assets either. Nothing to do with that.
Oh, see, this is why they're mad. Look at that. Look at that woke agenda right there. She's everything. He's just Ken. Danny, why are they continuing to emasculate every man in every single Hollywood movie? Why, Danny? Why aren't there enough Expendables and Fast and Furious movies where I can get my masculinity out there? Why would a movie that's targeted towards young women focus on Barbie being everything and Ken being a scrub who's flat in the front, I don't know. If I was Ben Shapiro, I'd get really upset about this.
If, and make like a 45-minute video and put it on Twitter and YouTube for everybody to see. Yeah, me too. Our friend Pearl Davis, friend of the show, Pearl Davis, would have a real issue with Margot Robbie being front and center here, on display. She should be in the kitchen making sandwiches or something. You know what I mean? Definitely. And, having said that, I feel like it's a great transition here. We have
a test kitchen.
No, we have something from Pearl. Okay.
Oh,
first off, the new Pearl poll dropped. I hope that it hasn't expired yet. It hasn't. Sweet. Perfect. Yeah, Kevin, do you hate Barbies or something?
Barbie is cultural appropriation. Remember when we were told that? Well, or you might not have been there. I was told
I agree.
that one time. It's cultural appropriation. And ever since then, I can't abide it,
What do you think, Kevin?
Should we ban women from social media? By women, do we mean Pearl? No, don't ban. Oh man, I don't like bans, and like, did she dox somebody? Did she do like a bannable offense? Right. Cause I, it can't be the Wild West out here either. If you're doing certain things, you do need to get banned from the internet, but no,
Pearl would ban Barbie from Barbie. That's what she thinks. She thinks, why are we even making a movie about Barbie in the first place? Okay. The only thing we should be talking about is Ken. If anything, we should be talking about that hot dude that plays Ken. Fuck Barbie, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's just a titular character.
It's just called Barbie.
Mhm.
We should get her out of there, though. What do you want to vote here? Should we ban women from social media? I mean, this is a tough one for me. I mean,
Hell no.
wow. That's what I wanted to get at, though.
I feel shocked. I actually do.
20K.
This is a
20K
meme,
people.
right? Everybody's doing this for the lulz.
53% of her audience thinks that women should be banned from social media. That would include her, by the way. Interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, if it's her audience, that explains it, because they're probably like, yes, anything to shut you up, please.
Well, you see this first comment down here. Are you going to delete your account if people vote yes? I hope so. I hope so. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like yes is going to win for us, but I mean, if it ever comes to women being exterminated from social media, I hope that Pearl is included in that.
Danny, when are you going to put your collected YouTube views in your profile? Because something that has always
What?
pointed out to me, a
That's not that
successful
much.
person, you know, when you put 1.4 million views on YouTube, I feel like it's because otherwise you don't think anyone would ever even bother looking at your YouTube channel. So it's been real, you know. Poland, Hash, Carla, Sin, everybody who's
Half
been
of
in here
our
today,
audience gone.
I guess you're
Thanos.
just gone. You know, we'll finally have an audience that Salvo likes, because apparently commentary channels are not should not be catered towards women. I've seen that in some Discord conversations he's had. So we will finally have a pancake approved show once all of these women have removed themselves from our social media. What a day. What a day. That sounds just like a lot of fun. Yeah, can't wait.
If you let all these women in your audience, Kevin, your show's just going to be so bad.
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Right.
that's what he says, you know. If you let all these women control the narrative here, your show's going to be terrible. So we can't.
It's crazy. I'm worried. I'm worried about what's going to happen. We have too many women in our chat right now, Danny. I'm afraid that a bear is going to come to my house, because I've heard some crazy things about women and how their periods can sync up and how it attracts bears. And I'm just terrified. Okay, guys, there's too many. Can we get some more penises in the chat, please? I'm very afraid for the future of our show.
The Wi-Fi or something?
Yeah, if that's what I've heard.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it bounces off the moon, and the bears can pick up the vibrations
in the audience. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, we love estrogen.
Don't stream on a full moon. Be upset. Oh man, we're done.
Wow, I'm about to get toasted outside because it's fucking storming like a motherfucker. Don't be surprised if I get like,
ooh, it's at your spot now?
Stream crash, because it's fucking thundering like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm surprised you guys didn't hear it on my end. It sounded like the third level of Jumanji outside earlier.
So this is, I would say, a result of Pearl-minded people. Now, you tell me whether you think this video is authentic or not. But yeah, Ian Miles Chong says, which I hate, a fucking nasty freak on Twitter. Definitely somebody you want to steer clear of. Nut job, definitely. But anyways, women cries and asks why women fought so hard to earn women the right to work in the first place. Whoever fought to get women jobs, why? So here we go. I mean, let's see what our audience has to say about this aspect. You know, wipe them off social media and don't make them have jobs. They don't need jobs, okay?
I can relate to that too. Who made me have to get a fucking job, dude? That's bullshit. I didn't agree to that.
Hey, I'm right here with this lady.
Yeah.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs.
This is fake, right? She's faking it.
Why?
I don't know.
Why did we do that? I am so tired.
Dude.
I want to just put my feet up. I am. Oh my god.
So
that's awesome.
I think the end might give it away a little bit, but yeah. I don't know. I think it seems like Mr. Chong, however you say his fucking stupid name. It seems like he may be convinced by this.
Seems like the kind of guy who would share an article from The Onion without realizing it was fucking satire. It's kind of how I'm picking up on that. Although Hash agrees, I don't disagree. I feel like what do they say? What do they say across the pond, V-Dub? She was taking a piss. Is that how they say it?
See, this
That's
isn't
kind of my vibe there. I didn't think that was genuine. Now, Danny, I will have you know, I have no experience with women faking it, so I have no idea if she was faking it or not. But I think it's possible. Okay. Do not research any, don't ask around about any of that. Okay. You're just going to take my word for that. Okay. Not something I'm familiar with, but I did not see any tears in her eyes. Okay.
Oh my gosh. If too much of this dude, this might
Taking
happen.
the piss. Thank you, Vito.
This might happen in our fucking lifetime, dude. Imagine this. It's like we get so many red pill dudes that are like, women need to be in the kitchen. They don't need to be at jobs, blah, blah, blah. And then all the ladies are like, they're not stupid. Okay. Women aren't dumb. Eventually, if they all banded together and were like, yeah, no, I don't want to work. We don't want to work. That would be the smartest thing that they could possibly do. Yeah, I'm with the red pill guys. Yeah, keep us out of the workplace. I'd rather stay at home and chill. That's cooler than working, honestly. You guys do the work. You guys do the work. We'll stay at home.
Dang.
I'm cool with that.
Dang.
We're going to get what we asked for. These red pillars.
Dark Danny on fucking Daily Wire coming up soon, man.
Oh, I don't want this, but I'm just saying, dude, it's what isn't this what they say all the time? The slippery slope, Kevin.
In that case, I'm gonna go the Ben Shapiro route, and instead of genderizing it, I don't know, that's probably not a word. I'm gonna find
words today.
a career woman, and I'll be the idiot who stays at home, cooks and cleans, and I'll just live stream all day like I'm Ben Shabibi. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for. I'm not gonna be the one who does all the working. No way. I'm absolutely backwards. No chance. I won't allow it.
Backwards?
You guys finally have done it. You're finally gonna make me go out and vote again. All right. This is all it took. All right. I'm back.
We're
back in the game, baby.
We empower women. I think women should be equal.
Yes, they should do all the work. What?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. And I should talk about sports for a living. Yep.
No
equality.
corrections. No corrections.
No correct. Pencils down.
All right. Well, there you go. That's what we get. The pearls of the world have brought us to this.
Yeah, we just need a Bugatti.
Well, Kevin, we've got a podcast that we need to watch.
Sorry, yeah, Poland, we don't get along. All right, that would be a nightmare. What are we watching?
We've got a podcast that we need to watch.
Oh no.
It's real. It's happening, okay? And it's one that I think we really, as a podcast can't avoid, I would say. The boys are together.
Talking about affording a lifestyle. Club Random
has been invaded. Guess who? Good to talk, sir. Thanks at Bill Maher. I mean, my God, talk about like overdressing, dude. Has he not seen Club Random? Come on.
Oh God, it's just that if the men don't have enough role models that show them how to tie a tie and wear a 3-piece suit, oh God, they'll be showing up to interviews with these women who aren't interested in them. And God, that knows they should be allowed to be choosy, but how are these guys going to get jobs if they always wear sweatpants to work every day? My God.
I hope that this ends up having like a Elon moment where Bill's like, and like lights up the fucking.
And then Jordan starts telling him about that weird dream he had about his grandma's pubic hair.
I just want to see. Yes, exactly.
Last time I smoked a doobie like this, I had a weird dream about my grandmother. You want me to tell you about it?
It was like a paintbrush. She squeezed all of her pubic hair together and caressed my face. Anyways, though, I just want to see the Elon moment from Bill Maher needs to steal Joe Rogan's thunder and get a Jordan Peterson moment like the Elon moment where he's like, some fucking Jordan's talking about like apple cider or something in between fucking chiefs of the fat blunt.
It's like, oh
I
God,
need
you know,
this.
Johnny Appleseed and Paul Bunyan. You know, it's not talked about enough, but Paul Bunyan was the first American kaiju. You know, it's a real thing.
And when you do stuff like this, you know, it really expands your mind. We get talking about all sorts of crazy things, like how the climate is everything. Climate is everything.
And
If you didn't know.
nothing means nothing, brother. V-Dub asks, what the fuck is the pube thing? Now,
Oh, no,
that is, what is
dude.
that, Danny? Is that season 2, season 3? It's definitely, yeah, I want to say it's 2 or 3. I don't think it was season 1. But Jordan has this, we played the clip, I believe, where he's talking about this weird dream he had where he like washed up on the bank of a river and is made a
No,
paintbrush out of his
it's
grandmother's pubic hair. I don't know. I'm making up some of this now, but
it's
go ahead.
poolside. Let's just
Oh
listen
God,
to
you
it,
know,
dude.
she was laying on her beach towel, and I just said, "Oh God."
Let's just share those with people. I mean, there's
Yeah, let's bring it back.
I have no shortage of time for this clip, honestly.
All I ask in return is that you spend an hour meticulously looking for the original, so that way we get some more views. Okay, that's a fair trade. All right, everybody
exactly.
agreed to it, Danny.
Yes,
They already agreed to it, so we're good.
Surf through the 25 episodes through season 2 to find the initial time we talked about it. Go watch that, and then come back to this after you're done. You know.
Yep.
Or actually, I don't care what order you do it in. Just do it.
No, just pepper us with views. That's fine. We don't really care.
Just leave it on repeat while you sleep or something. I'm sure that won't cause you any issues.
Oh God, help anyone who falls asleep listening to us, man. You're gonna have some weird dreams like this, I bet.
Hey, there's enough episodes now that you could last an entire night, I think, on Clout Route.
Ooh.
You know, have you ever really thought about that? There's definitely enough episodes now, enough time we put into the show that like we could probably have a live 24-hour stream of just like Clout Route episodes on the channel.
Do it. We gotta lock it in.
It's interesting. I don't know how to work all that shit, but yeah, you could go to sleep and watch all Clout Route all night. Certainly.
And why would you do anything else with your time? So
I'm just saying.
Kind of surprised more people haven't done that already, Danny. So we might have to look into that.
All right, let's listen.
I dreamed I saw my maternal grandmother sitting by the bank of a swimming pool, which was also a river.
Oh, that's what you were talking about. Okay, the river, because I knew it was like swimming pool, but there's the river thing too. Weird.
He was listening to a lot of Billy Joel, you know, The River of Dreams.
The genital region was exposed dimly. It had the appearance of a thick mat of hair. She was stroking herself absent-mindedly.
That's his grandmother.
Is this an AI?
No, this is real. This is his audiobook reading. Like he read this for his audiobook. Do you write anything like this, Kevin, that you could do an audiobook?
I may or may not have written some pretty weird things in Alligator Sweatpants, a collection of short stories published by me and Sean Baker. But I will say the weird sex stuff normally came from his side. So yeah, it's in there. I just didn't write it. Okay. I did edit it though. So, you know,
way to throw your dude under the bus, Kevin.
he would be very disappointed if I didn't give him full credit for being the guy who wrote the weird sex stories. That's literally his lane, you know.
I mean, hey, trust me, I'm a big fan of Sean B, my man.
Shout out to those playing you at home for your cats. Hell yeah, we appreciate it.
Oh wow.
We got cats in the Clout crew. I love it. What up, Babs?
So V-Dub, keep listening here, okay? A thick mat of pube. She was playing with herself.
She walked over to me with a handful of pubic hair compacted into something resembling a large artist's paintbrush.
A paintbrush.
She pushed this at my face.
Yeah.
I raised my arm several times to deflect her hand.
Essentially, his grandmother is like sexually harassed. I mean,
I think
he's dreaming about his grandmother assaulting him. He's dreaming about it.
I'm with Vita. I have such a hard time believing it.
This is real, dude. Look it up.
Unwilling to hurt her or interfere with her any further, I let her have her way. She stroked my face with the brush gently and said, like a child, "Isn't it soft?" I looked at her ruined face and said,
"All right, that's added. That's added." Kevin, did you do that?
No, my saxophone's in the closet right now.
Was that you with the sexy sax, man? Come on.
No, I'm saving it. I might have to find a new song though if we have to listen to that again. I might have to play old Baker Street.
Now to be fair to Jordan here, let's be fair. This is
AI.
this is in his no, it's not AI. I'll stand by that. But this is like a I don't think he actually had this dream. It's like some prompt in his book or something. I don't know. Somehow, I don't know. I'm trying to be honest and give him a shot. I don't know if he actually had this dream, but he did actually read this.
Oh God, in college to pay the bills, I wrote smut. I wrote smut under the pen name Sarah Nightingale. Okay. Oh God.
Oh, so nice to see Babs in the chat. I'm glad everybody's here, man. We've had a lot of people here. Mike and Babs and Huggy, and I mean all the regulars, obviously. Hash, Carla, Pole, and V-Dub.
Did you get Pest in there?
PT, Pest,
PT's
everybody.
in there, yep.
But all the regulars, but a lot of faces I haven't seen in a while. Nice to see everyone. Okay,
because the Clout crew is running wild on you, brother. Oh,
the kittens. The Clout kittens.
We're about to have a civil war in the Discord.
Oh, that's just another day.
See, here's an interesting take on the matter. I'd argue it's worse if he didn't actually have the dream.
I didn't. You can be the judge of whether it's bad, good, whatever. I'm just trying to be fair and like give at least some of the information that I know about it. Like I don't think that he actually had the dream, but maybe it is better just to say that this was a unfortunate dream he had.
Oh God, Danny, I mean, how else was I supposed to sell my Harry Potter fan fiction if I didn't weave some sexuality into the prose?
I let her have her way.
I'm not Homer after all. God,
God. Well, God.
Can't write the fucking Odyssey here.
All right, well, should we keep the NPC trend rolling?
Gang.
Ice cream's so good.
Ooh. Oh, thank you, someone. Something. Ice cream so good. Root beer float. Can we make new ones?
You got any more?
Pineapples on pizza, please. Yeah, I could do this all day, man. Oh, that's another good one. I could do this all day.
They send you a Captain America shield.
Yeah, Captain America shield.
Every time. I like that. That's a good one, Kevin.
There we go. Yeah. I'm just going to do mine as movie quotes.
Maybe you shouldn't do the NPC thing, but you should think of new NPC behaviors, like emotes and stuff where they can do shit like that. You're like the producer of that.
Ooh, there we go. NPC producer. Let's go.
We need to hook you up with...
I need a new hat.
We need to hook you up with Pinkydoll here, okay? You can be her producer.
She might not need me, man.
Well, that's what she's certainly got the money to fucking have a producer. I mean, Pinkydoll says she makes about $7,000 per day from TikTok NPC streams. And then on top of it, $4,000 to $5,000 per day from OnlyFans signups.
Good for you.
We get Kevin and Pinkydoll together, okay? Kevin produces some Pinkydoll content where he's coming up with like new emotes to send, new things for her to do, Maybe instead of popping popcorn, she's like sniffing smelling salts or something, like we did on the show. Kevin's got a lot of poppers, maybe.
We'll get real poppers.
Maybe she loosened it up. Okay, anyways. Oh my God. Dear God.
Phrasing, dude. Come on.
God, you got me off track with that one.
Talk about gang. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, maybe a content shift is in order, dude. I mean, fucking Christ. $7,000, dear God. And I've seen clips of her now where she's like, she does it all the time during the day. It's like full-time job. She's trying to, which good for her. I mean, she's trying to capitalize on the momentum here. While she's got it, get it.
Yeah, that ain't gonna be around forever, I'd imagine. So yeah.
But now there's like clips of her when she's doing it, and she's like she's like watching her kid too in the background. So she's like, get off the furniture.
Gang, gang.
Gang gang. Yeah, that's exactly.
Ice cream's so good because I want ice cream. Not right now. Thank you.
Go to your room.
What's the noise again? Gang, gang. Wah, 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 wah. Oh, damn. We're going to have another trailer after this one. Let's go.
Oh, don't encourage them.
Oh, shout out, though, by the way, right? I feel like we should, just in case anyone wasn't here. Check out the new trailer.
Oh, I
new
guess we
channel
haven't-
trailer.
Have we not recorded since?
No, did we do
Interesting.
the, yeah, right?
We haven't recorded since Abby made the trailer. So yeah, go check out because we
Yeah.
were in studio together. Yeah, for sure.
Exactly.
So yeah, go check out the trailer if you haven't. We have an NPC trailer if you like this NPC stuff. Right at the front page, man. Should be right
Yeah.
at the top.
Let us
Or-
know, if you want to pay us $7,000 for me to say the same thing over and over again for a few hours, because I will do it.
I mean, yeah, you could get us on TikTok.
Done worse for less, I think.
Continuing down this NPC train, I think as much as I would like the content shift to make that much money, I'm unfortunately thinking that the trend may not have legs. Like you said, I don't know if it's going to last forever. I mean,
that's why she's pivoting. Put that OnlyFans,
There you go. Get the OnlyDans while you can.
Exactly. That's what you do. First you do the TikTok, then you get the OnlyDans, then you get the Hobbit feet finder, and then we're set,
Hobbit feet finder. Okay, anyways, let's
Toes, feet have to be small and or hairy, all right? Listen.
What if mine are big and sweaty and hairy?
Hey, there's a market for that, I would
There's
think.
a
I
market
don't know.
for that.
I'm surprised there's a market for feet at all, but here we are.
Okay, moving on. More NPC trend, but like I said, I think this might be it.
Who the fuck plays tennis? Sushi. It's kind of fishy in here. Is my ex nearby?
No,
Hey
dude.
everyone. Wow, almost 300 weights. Kid, you're really gonna be my 13th reason why.
Oh.
So now they're getting real funny with it.
I haven't
like
seen
you
that
were
show,
saying.
but that sounds inappropriate.
Like you were saying, they're coming. He must have a producer.
Hey, I'm trying to get into your Milky Way. Hey everyone.
I hate the idle motion that they all do. Like this, like they have to do a little idle motion like over and over again. I hate it so much.
It's bad, dude. Ugh.
Hey everyone. I'm an island boy. Island boy. Wait, don't they kiss each other? Howdy, bitch.
I like that one.
So there you go. I mean,
Well, that one cost him $16 to put a cowboy hat on him. It's a great business if you can get it.
people are getting paid and we're out here doing this, Kevin. I need to sell my soul. Okay.
I got some questions I need to ask the man in the mirror after this show.
Oh my god. All right, no more NPC stuff. Let's move on to AI. How about that? Same difference, right? NPC behavior. Now we've got AI doing their shit too. AI is practically an NPC, right? Same difference?
Yeah, I mean, it's close. I think sometimes the AI might have a little more going on upstairs than some of these NPCs, but
So, Game of Thrones fan finishes George R.R. Martin's book using Chat GPT.
at least, hey, it's the only way it's going to get finished at this point.
Well, that's what I was thinking when I saw this. I was like, wow, you can't be too mad about it. They were just trying to, cover your ass in case tomorrow you choke on a fucking chicken wing.
Also, I bet the story is awful. So, and it's been a minute, but when Chat GPT first kind of hit the scene, as they used to say 25 years ago, I threw a couple prompts in there just because I was having an existential crisis, and I thought, oh God, are these robots going to replace me completely? Am I going to be obsolete here in a matter of days?
Right.
And they write some of the worst fucking fiction I've ever seen in my life. So I can only imagine that a book written using Chat GPT just fucking sucks, dude. It is awful. It's so difficult to get AI to do what you want efficiently, at least in my opinion, whether it's been AI generated art. Sometimes you get what you're looking for. Other times, like once I tried to just get AI to create headphones, over the ear headphones, because I was going to put them over a logo. And so I can't, all the different prompts I was trying, I kept getting these giant, massive heads with weird, like it's not quite to that point yet. And I've put some serious detail into some short story prompts just to see what Chat GPT would come out with, and it's dog shit. I'm not threatened by this at all.
Well, you know what? I still
yes,
bet
in
that
a
it's
way.
probably better than the HBO ending.
Oh, probably. Oh, don't get me wrong. I think you put enough zoo animals in a room together with a typewriter, and they'll get you a better season than what those D&D fuckers did once they thought they were getting Star Wars money. Yeah, they couldn't end that show fucking fast enough, which just goes to show you not to be an idiot. And if someone hires you to do a second job because of how well you're doing your first job, maybe don't fucking phone it in at your first job, because it might cost you that next one. Amazing that those guys couldn't have figured that one out on their own. But you know, honestly, I don't even know how much credit to give them, because I felt like as soon as they ran out of books, that show started to go downhill, right? Like, I don't know how many seasons were post books, but
right, the few of the last ones, I think maybe it was like the last 2 or maybe less than that. I don't know. What do I know? I haven't read the books, but I know that they went definitely off script. They guessed the ending though, Kevin. That's why they were brilliant. Oh my god.
Should have spent a little more time on set design. Make sure they got all the coffee cups out of the frame.
The Starbucks didn't charm you?
No, that was something I think I needed to see personally, right? Because that's an easy thing to remember, because we always make mistakes. We'll fuck something up live. So sometimes I think it's good to see someone with a big old budget still be incompetent, because it reminds me that it's okay for me to fuck something up. You know, so I loved it. It's my favorite part of the show, honestly, is seeing that Starbucks cup there.
I'm with you there. Talk about, what did you say? Incompetent, I think is what you said. Yeah.
Oh, it's one of my favorite words. Yeah.
Talk about incompetent. We've got one here. Steve Crowder. This is why women shouldn't be in combat roles. I'm always so impressed by the stupidity he goes with on fucking Twitter. I love it. Check this out.
No. All right.
Is this combat?
This problem looks very specifically British to me, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, Crowder. Way to use a UK clip where they're fighting with machetes and shit to say women should be in combat roles. I'm sure there's a better example in America. Probably somebody getting shot. You didn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say that dude runs from a lady cop in the States and he's getting shot in the back 3 times. We're not. Yeah. Nope.
This is hilarious.
This is a non-issue, Steve.
I didn't. This doesn't seem like combat to me though. Like, I don't know what this has with combat, but she's just. I mean,
no. That's my favorite part when he just says no.
She's putting cuffs on him. I didn't see really either one of them like throw fisticuffs or anything. Women shouldn't be in combat, and they also shouldn't be working. And what was the other one?
They need to be picking up dog poop when giving dogs medicine.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what they need to do.
Honestly, women need to work harder when they're
fucking watch it.
Pregnant too, you know. When you're pregnant, when you're a pregnant woman, you should be picking up the dog shit. You should be, you know, doing the dishes. You should be definitely going to the store and getting like your man's charcoal and
you're not taking my car.
Cigars.
Even though I have one, which is a very weird, controlling thing for a person to do, especially when they have that much money. But hey,
if people are not immersed,
I don't know anything about cults. I've only escaped one. You know, what the fuck do I know about being in a cult-like environment, Steven?
If people are immersed in Steven Crowder roles, they're in Steven Crowder lore, they're so lost right now.
Yeah, see, exactly, Babs. Like, look, you guys are sick. Yeah.
We're
bad guys.
We are just mimicking what Steven Crowder has already done. So if you are into any Steven Crowder lore, I mean, there's plenty of Clout Route episodes you can go back on where you can hear about like Steven Crowder, you know, verbally abusing his wife. I mean, one of our favorite clips is the fucking watch it for sure. I mean, there's deep Steven Crowder lore.
So deep.
Deep. All right. So here we got a few more things here. Have you seen Marge this week?
I did.
Marge.
I saw her show and tell, her visual aid, I believe is what they called it in communications class.
She did really throw it back to like 3rd grade, like presentation in front of class, didn't she? She has the poster board and everything, and it is all surprise, Hunter Biden's balls and smoking crack and massive schlong, I guess. You know, that's what she showed everyone in Congress and whatever channel this was on that was live streaming it. So thank you, Marge.
Dang.
This is her post, okay? So I just took it straight from the what do they say? Straight from is there
Well,
a
normally we would say from the horse's mouth, but given
she looks like a horse,
given
so
the visual comparison, I would say that's very rude. So let's not say that this time.
Oh, okay. We won't say it.
Also, where did that phrase come from anyway, right?
From the horse's mouth? I don't know.
Was it Mr. Ed? Probably. Racist ass horse.
All right. Anyway. Oh, Marjorie says Hunter Biden violated the Mann Act by flying a woman across the country to pay her for sex. Hunter sex trafficked her. This isn't the only case of sex trafficking crimes committed by the Bidens. The Bidens, you know, the one guy, but I guess it's the Bidens.
I mean, we don't really know how much sex trafficking Bo was doing before he had to replace Joe. You know,
True.
so
Okay, fair enough.
Twin brother might also be a sex trafficker. I just say, I mean, how sexist is this country, Danny, that in an act that is about women doing sex traffic, they call it the Mann Act? I mean, just fucking, it's a disgrace, you know? Like, how belittling is that? It couldn't have been the Woman Act. It had to be the Mann Act. I mean, geez, guys.
I do appreciate Marge here, though. She is quite the feminist coming out here and fighting for her fellow woman that's being sex trafficked, allegedly, I guess. But here, let's listen to her, okay? Let's listen to a bit.
If we must.
I would like to present this to the committee. This is showing Hunter Biden paying for a victim's United flight from LA to Dulles. This was
to Dulles?
Oh.
Is this a place?
Yeah, it's an airport.
Oh, okay.
I believe this is a violation of the Mann Act. This is Hunter Biden's, this is his proof that he bought the ticket. He bought it for.
It's a receipt, Marge. The word you're looking for is receipt.
Just take my word. It's on an official poster board.
This is
right
his
here.
proof. This is his proof.
For this woman right here. He flew her from Los Angeles to Washington.
Okay, no need for name calling here.
Come on, Marge. I mean, I thought you were a feminist. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, listen, he might be a crackhead and a degenerate, but no reason to call him a he, she. I mean, come on.
I didn't even know we use that kind of term anymore.
Yeah.
Marge.
I was gonna say, I mean, we know you're a bigot, but goddamn, like, can you use the preferred vernacular? It's only, I haven't heard that one in 40 years. Well, that's not true. That math doesn't check out. But
you're that old, Kevin?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd have Benjamin Button disease. Eventually, my hair will start growing. It'll be crazy.
Yeah, that will be crazy. I'm here for it. Hopefully, we can get it live on the show. Imagine in 10 years, I'll be sitting here next to fucking Cradle.
Just looking like fucking, what's that dude from? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody with long hair. Fabio. That's where I was going for a really old. Remember that? Some of y'all don't even know the fuck I'm talking about, but there was this dude when I was a kid who was on the cover of all the lusty romance novels, and he just had like a lion's mane of hair. Dude, that's gonna be me in the future when all this hair finally grows back. What are we talking about, Marge?
Oh, dear Lord.
June 14th, flew her back to Los Angeles, California on June 15th of 2018.
It's the
And
receipts.
I would like to
Oh,
point out that if he was purchasing her a plane ticket
Uh-oh.
for sex and traveling across state lines, do you believe that to be a violation of the Mann Act, Mr. Ziegler?
So I can talk to specifically what's in my
I love this,
what's
too.
in my transcript regarding the Mann Act. So I know we were compiling the information together.
Yes, but Mr. Ziegler, travel as the law
Answer the
states,
question.
by the code of the law, it states traveling, paying someone to go across state lines is prostitution. It's a violation of the Mann Act.
See, Marge, this is cool. Like, it's awesome that you I didn't see Kevin's checked out. Marge, okay, like, I'm glad that you've stumbled upon such a revelation. It is quite the quite damning evidence you have here against Mr. Hunter Biden, but it would be way more interesting to me if you had like Joe Biden in the hotel room with the crack pipe, you know, then we'd be on to something. Then I might want to, you know, see what you're about here, but she only has the Hunter. She only has the Hunter tapes, man. Where's the Joe tapes? I want the Joe tapes.
we do need to see those tapes.
We need to see the
Well,
Joe
actually, I don't
tapes.
want to see any tapes. Someone can just transcribe.
Watch,
it.
yeah. I was gonna say somebody needs to see the Joe tapes.
Yeah,
You
no,
can
it
just
ain't
give
me.
me the spark notes. Oh dear Lord.
Yeah, it looked like a. Oh God, it looked like a topographical map. Right? Was that the one with all the mountain lines and stuff on it? Yeesh.
Yeesh. So yeah, there's Large Marge. You know, she's still out here. You know, showing that Hunter dong wherever she can get eyes to look. That's for sure. She loves showing off that fucking well-endowed man. I will admit that because I mean, every place she goes now, it's one of these. She's got it in her hand. Like, hey, have you seen Hunter Biden's dick?
Have you met Ted?
Right, exactly. That's what he calls it, actually.
Yeah, that's the name for his penis. That's why
it has a human's name. Ted Kaczynski.
Theodore Paniski.
Oh gosh.
The
Okay.
Unabomber. God damn it. Okay, yeah. It's
Anyway, a good
Oh.
transition from one crazy politician to another. Lucy Dacus of Boy Genius, must be a new Gen Z band. I don't know, but reacts to Obama's summer playlist. He featured their song "Not Strong Enough." She quote tweets and says, "War criminal frowny face."
Fucking eat it, dude. Yes. I love that.
Suck it, bitch. That's what I think.
We gave this bastard a fucking Nobel Peace Prize while he was en route to bombing more people than any president had ever fucking bombed anybody. I cannot stand the knob slobbing of Barack Obama that happens. Like, I get it, we've seen worse, but at the same time, it's like somehow it's
He's just
this
as
guy's
bad
just
as the rest of them.
fucking greatest thing that ever happened. No, he's
Yeah.
just one asshole in a long line of fucking assholes.
Who actually?
Sorry.
Who looks at this? It's like this is a thing. It says, because what did the article even say? It said, on his 2023 summer playlist. So he like does this yearly, I guess. He does this every year. A little summer
probably.
playlist.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares? Okay. Maybe when he was president, it's like, okay, I guess here's the president's summer playlist. I mean, who gives a fuck still? But we are in 2023. I don't give the only reason I give a fuck that Obama shares his summer playlist is so that some based Gen Z band lady can be like, call him a fucking war criminal for it.
Just like when George Bush called himself out about the baseless Iraq war. Did you see that? Vita put that in the chat earlier. He was think he meant to be talking about Ukraine, but he said he self-reported. He had a little Freudian slip about the baseless war in Iraq a couple days ago.
Yeah, well, he's
Yeah.
a dumbass too, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah, we've been yep. See earlier in the episode. But yeah, no, I love that. Good for you, Gen Z. Own that clown. Own all the
Fuck
old
yeah.
clowns that pretend that they give a shit about all of us when they don't. Yeah, Barack Obama, cult of personality. I'm not surprised, dude. He's probably got a few people who are like, I can't wait to listen to former President Obama's 2023 summer playlist. Like those to me are the literal NPCs, right? Like I don't believe that you exist, person that is going and looking for Barack Obama's 23 summer
I'm gonna
playlist.
start-
Those people they're not real.
It's on
Those
Spotify.
are the bots. Those are the Russian bots, or the people that claim they're listening to these celebrity playlists. No one gives a shit, right? Come
It's on
on.
Spotify,
kidding
dude. I'm
me?
gonna start playing it at work, honestly. I'm telling you. I bet it's
I
a
will.
fire. I bet it's a fire fucking playlist. Don't hate, okay? Go check
It's like
it out.
when they made that
Don't knock it until you try it, Kevin. Just like ass eating, don't knock it until you try it.
the propaganda around
go
that dude
listen.
is disgusting, dude. They made that gross ass movie while he was still in office, by the way, about him and his wife. Like that's some shit.
Well,
There was a time like shit like that should have been illegal to do some shit like that. To put out a puff piece like that on a sitting president. If another country did that, we'd call it
I
what
agree.
the fuck it is, which is propaganda and bullshit. But anyway, sorry, I got me fired. By the way, I hate everybody. I hate red, blue, fuck you too. I don't like any of them. So
Don't
please
worry.
don't put me in a corner.
Don't worry. One day he will definitely get his just desserts. He'll probably be his demise will probably be in a drone strike, I'm sure. As the rest of us.
Predator drones.
As
that
the rest
fucker
of
a peace
us.
prize. Sorry, I'm done.
As the rest of us probably will be ended by some automated bomb being dropped on us from, some tiny little thing flying over us in the sky, but I'm sure Obama goes out the same way. You were going on though about your Gen Z folks, okay? You were like, right on to the Gen Z. I wonder if you keep that same energy here, okay? So think about what you said there.
Uh-oh.
And now tell me, are we still cool with what Gen Z's up
Yo,
to
bro,
these
could you
days?
just stand in front of my face with those? Yo, bro, could you?
Wow.
Are we still down with the Gen Z? They're getting into the mommy
You
milkers.
just stand in front of my face with those.
I mean, the sound effects are a lot.
He's strapped. It's like a fucking house arrest fucking
Yeah.
ankle bracelet. But it's milk.
Oh no. Oh no, Poland, I've been sheep dipped. Yikes. I have lost what little faith I had in humanity and in the future generations. I just evaporated.
That's what did it.
Gone. Yeah, just absolutely gone. That right there. That's the sign of the downfall of civilization. All right.
I love that.
Look it up
I love
in
that.
history.
Perfect
When
ending.
we
to
got
the
that
show
kind of
today.
free time to do that, it's over, folks. Game over, man.
Perfect ending to the show today, I feel like, is dooming Kevin with fucking mommy milker shoes. We got him, boys. We got him. We broke him. Oh, goodness gracious. So let's go through
my
chat
God.
here and say goodbye and hello or whatever you want to
So
say
long,
to all of our
farewell.
friends. You're good. Kevin, you've got quite the voice. Quite the voice there.
That's what they tell me. All right, I'm back at the top. So what we got? We're saying hello to Carla, right? Shout outs. We got Carla.
Hi, Carla.
Poland.
Hi, Poland.
Pest.
Nice to see you.
PT.
Nice to see you, Zhish.
Who we got? Who's next?
Keep them coming.
Got it. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mike. Thank you, Mike, for stopping by.
Mike from Florida. Thank you. And, I'm not surprised that the moderate Dems and independents are starting to turn on DeSantis. I mean, Ron don't have much feet to stand on there. Rhonda Sanctimonious can get to stepping. Okay.
Ron desanitized because he's dirty. All right, he's a dirty politician.
So thank
Hash,
you, Mike.
welcome. Thank you, Mike. Sin, hello, welcome. Well, I'm saying welcome. I'm saying goodbye.
Welcome.
What's wrong with me?
Welcome to
Oh
the end
God.
of the show.
Yeah, welcome. We got a 2-hour show ahead. There we go. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's right. Huggy Bear was up in here for
Two
a
living
minute.
legends. Thank you
We
so much, Huggy.
appreciate you. I think I got everyone so far. Oh, Babs, that's right. I did not. What up, Babs? Thank you again.
Babs is here.
Thank you to Hash for knowing who Fabio is. I appreciate that. Listen, there's a reason. On Friday, I made a sports reference to a pitcher who pitched in the late 90s. And my co-host said, Kev, I think you showed your age with that one, and let me know that he wasn't even alive in the 90s. So now I feel like if I reference anything from before I hit puberty, I have to explain to everyone what it is just to be safe, because they might not know what the fuck I'm talking about. So sorry about that one, guys. But no, thank you all for coming. And Danny, we only have 16 seconds left to hit that 2-hour mark. So, I can't quite give it up yet.
Do you have any other, riffs on Obama while we're here? Anything to say? You might not appreciate him as a presidential man. Maybe not even a post-presidential man, but I will say this. How about we appreciate him in a different way?
Duke can hoop, all right, as a fan of basketball,
Well, I wasn't going to go that far. I was just going to say another beautiful bald man, I will say. Good looking bald man.
I also liked the constant cigarette smoking. I think that was good. I think it was good.
I love
to
that.
See at least some transparency, right?
There's some cool things about Obama. He's chiefed down a couple fucking things in his day. I'd like to blow one down with Obama, dude. Imagine smoking a fat blunt.
I'd see. That's the thing. I think
he's got stories to tell.
Jordan Peele did so much to make us all think Obama was cool when really all we liked was the Key and Peele sketch version of him.
I might have been fooled. You're right.
Intercepted,
I might have been
try that
fooled,
around
right.
me, no, it's a great skit, but it used to drive me nuts. People talked about how good of an orator he was, and I always just thought he was such a horrible public speaker. But this is the world that we live in. I mean, when he's followed by Trump and Biden, I think it's easier to make it sound like it's easy to sound good when those two idiots follow you. But
definitely
no, when you look back 40, 50 years back when people could speak and knew what a cadence was and could actually deliver a speech, maybe wrote some of it themselves. No, I just feel like,
They need to take some notes from us. I fucked that up there by walking over what you were saying with it. So maybe not. Don't take our advice, Obama. You probably got better cadence.
The best thing Obama ever did was get blamed for everything. Like, thanks, Obama is still one I'll dust off every once in a while.
I do like that one. How appropriate, man. We get somebody in the chat dropping us politics and we end on a Obama smear.
Yeah. We just got to show, we're fair and balanced,
We've got range.
It's not just the Nick Fuenteses of the world.
Exactly.
I got heat for anybody,
Yeah, I mean, last episode I couldn't even believe I heard it on the replay. Kevin had one of the most base takes.
Uh-oh. What'd I say?
What was it? It made me laugh so hard on the replay. It was like we were talking about Hassan or something, and you said, and what exactly makes you that much different?
Oh, from a Paul brother? Yeah. What is it, dude? Tell me what it is.
Okay.
Show me.
With bangers like that, Hassan.
I love landlords.
With bangers like that, you know where you need to be on Tuesdays and Sundays here with me and Kevin on the Clout route. Sometimes it's the shout out, sometimes it's the podcast, but we're here either way. Sundays and Tuesdays, baby. Which, speaking of which, we're on for Tuesday, right?
Yep.
So
far, so good.
We will be back on Tuesday with all the juicy bits. Thank you for being here, and make sure you tune in then. Like Kevin said, like and subscribe. If you haven't. I know everybody here is fucking liked and subscribed, so thank you guys. We will see you later. Peace. Chicken grease.